Good afternoon and welcome to beautiful Cook Diamond on the campus of De La Salle High School in Concord, California. Pat O'Rourke with you as we bring you the East Bay Athletic League semifinals today, featuring the Spartans, the winners of the East Bay Athletic League Mountain Division, going up against the Foothill Falcons, who are the second place team in the Valley Division. Both these teams having great years. Spartans 21-3, 12-1 in league. Foothill 19-5, 9-4 in conference. And these teams met earlier this year, and it was a good one. The Spartans had to win it in their last at bat. In fact, they trailed the game 4-1 going to the bottom of the sixth inning, scored 3 times in the sixth, and then Jacob Gray had the winning base hit, the walk-off hit in the bottom of the seventh inning. That was back on March 28th, a 5-4 Spartan victory. We had a chance to visit with head coach David Jeans. We'll play that interview for you in a moment. First, we'll take a timeout. You're watching Spartan Baseball. This is De La Salle TV.
My name is Luke Freeman, and we are the GMC truck supplier for DLS Athletics. And I graduated in 2018 from De La Salle, where I played football and rugby. Best victory was probably against St. John's. It was the first game of my senior season, and we came back after a big deficit in the first half and won the game. It doesn't get much better than that feeling to come from behind and end up taking over and winning the game. It's pretty good. It's definitely helped me to get where I wanted to be, going to Cal, and definitely helped me with my career and just knowing what you're passionate about, and whatever you're passionate about you can succeed in.
My name's Darren Anderson, and I'm one of the owners of Lemurs GMC. We have been in the community for going on 95 years now. We're one of the oldest businesses in Concord as well as the Bay Area. I am a De La Salle graduate from 1989, and I have 2 sons that are there today. We're very proud to be involved in the De La Salle community, and we want to extend an offer to all De La Salle community members to consider Lemurs when they're either buying a new or used car or having service on their GM vehicle.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
Welcome back here on De La Salle TV. Pat O'Rourke with you. We're joined by Spartans head coach David Jeans. Coach, going up against Foothill today in the league playoffs. I mean, Foothill has had quite a season. I mean, really much more improved than what they were last year. What's been the key for them this year?
They're offensive. So they've got some bigger bodies. They've got some speed. They got a number of left-handed hitters in their lineup. They got some guys.
Graham Schlick going for you guys today. Obviously, he's been outstanding all year. I mean, what's going to be the key for him against those lefties in this lineup?
You're going to have to get multiple pitches over for a strike. Can't just throw the ball down the middle against these guys. They'll hit it out of the park. So we're kind of in the same boat. We're facing a guy that's throwing 90. So they got their guy on the mound also. So it should be great, EBAL matchup. So it should be fun.
Yeah, terrific matchup today. As far as the winner moves on to the league championship game, as far as the way you guys are playing right now, I mean, you've winners of 10 straight. I mean, you guys seem to be rolling pretty well, haven't allowed too many runs. I mean, it seems like you guys are playing in a good group right now.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing the little things, but it's baseball. You know, it's one day at a time. It can completely change, and you never know. These guys are really good. I give them a lot of credit.
Should be a real good one today. The Spartans and Falcons coming up here on De La Salle TV.
Trust the funeral directors at Diablo Valley Funeral Home to help you celebrate your loved one's life. Our staff can plan a variety of services and will assist your family no matter your budget, culture, or religion. We serve Concord and the surrounding area with compassion, dignity, and respect, providing full funeral services, cremation, pre-planning, live streaming, digital arrangements, domestic and international shipping. Diablo Valley Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1949. Proud sponsor of De La Salle High School. Rubino Counseling Services is proud to be celebrating 25 years of treating the mental health needs of teenagers, families, and trauma victims, including first responders in our community. Rubino Counseling Services is owned and operated by De La Salle alumnus Dr. Michael Rubino and Carondelet alumni Erica and Jessica Valley. We want to thank De La Salle for their continued support, and we look forward to working with you for years to come. Remember, call Rubino Counseling Services for any mental health needs at 925-827-9876. Special rates are available for De La Salle and Carondelet families.
Batting 8, number 13, the right fielder, Grant Henninger.
Welcome back to Cook Diamond. Pat O'Rourke with you. Our director, Tim Banks. Please have this game for you on De La Salle TV. The East Bay Athletic League semifinals. Spartans trying to get to the league championship game.
Number 8.
Last time they played in the league championship game in the playoffs was in 2022 when they played Foothill in that title game. Taking on the Falcons today in the semifinals. The winner takes on the winner of Granada and San Ramon Valley in the final. Let's take a look at the Spartans defensively.
Number 22.
And one change that we have in the lineup that has been so similar for years, Ethan Sullivan not in the lineup today, so Nico Baumgartner goes from right field to left, and Sam Lakey gets the start in right field. Everything else pretty similar to what we've seen with right-hander Graham Schlicht, the Stanford commit, on the hill. Now, as for Foothill's batting order,
Number 44.
you see Fowler, Tarpley, Schmidt, a Cal commit, Landon Comerford, Hudson Flora, Ryan Westcott, Aiden Tavares, Grant Henninger, and Dylan Souza, the lineup for the Falcons. And as Coach Jeans mentioned, this is a team that can score runs. They average 8 runs a game, which is the same average that the Spartans have come in today. Both teams playing their 25th game of the season today. Spartans 21-3, Foothill 19-5.
He's a right fielder, Sam Lackey.
And the lineup for, or the Graham Schlicht's number, 7-0 record, an 0.60 ERA. He recently had a 32-inning run of not allowing an earned run, and here the first pitch of the game is in there over the outside corner for a strike to Jack Fowler, leadoff batter for the Falcons. Fowler comes in hitting .395, 30 for 76 on the year, and he takes strike 2. 9 of his 30 hits have been for extra bases, 5 doubles, 3 triples, a homer. He's got 13 runs batted in. He is third on the team with 20 runs scored as Fowler. Behind the count here, 0-2 on Schlicht. Schlicht looking in to Jane and comes home, and it's a swing and a miss. He gets Fowler on 3 pitches, and there is 1 gone in the opening inning. Schlicht in 46 2/3 innings this year. We can make it 47 with that first out. He's allowed just 22 hits in those 47 innings, 5 runs allowed, 4 earned, 6 walks, which is a real impressive number in 47 innings, and 73 strikeouts, another impressive number for the Stanford commit who misses outside. Tanner Tarpley is the batter, right-handed hitting third baseman for the Falcons, hitting .304. The senior takes ball 2. He's 21 for 69 this year, leads the team with 24 runs scored. He also leads the team with 4 home runs. He's ahead in the count here, 2-0 on Graham Schlicht. And Schlicht delivers a strike. Schlicht did not pitch in that first meeting. Again, the Spartans won the first meeting with the Falcons 5-4, a walk-off win on March the 28th. Roman Bartosh started that game, and then the winning pitcher was Cooper Barnes in relief as Tarpley takes outside, 3-1 the count, with 1 out and nobody on here in the top half of the first inning. And Schlicht on 3-1, a high chopper down towards third. Jacob Gray waits on the second hop, throws the first for the out. The freshman's been very solid at that third base spot this year, and there's 2 outs and nobody on for Foothill, and it will bring George Schmidt to the plate. Schmidt, as we mentioned, a Cal commit, a junior. He's hitting .368, 21 for 57 this year. He's got 3 homers, 7 extra base hits overall among his 21 hits, and he also leads the Falcons with 28 RBIs. He takes a fastball over the outside corner for a strike to make it 0-1. Schlicht very focused on to Jane, delivers, and there's a ground ball towards first. Salter's got it on a few hops. He'll flip to Schlicht covering, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Graham Schlicht. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after a half an inning. Foothill nothing. The Spartans are coming up. You're watching the East Bay Athletic League semifinals. This is De La Salle TV.
The business world moves fast. Armanino equips you to embrace change with confidence and agility, propelling you forward with 360-degree business insights and technology to crush the status quo. Armanino, possible redefined.
When it comes to protecting your home or business, Bay Alarm has been bringing the best for more than 75 years. They offer professionally monitored security and fire systems designed to fit your specific needs. Go to bayalarm.com to get protected today. That's bayalarm.com. Welcome back to Cook Diamond. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. Spartans will come up. Here is Foothill defensively. Schmidt, Fowler, and Henninger in the outfield. Tarpley, Tavares, Souza, Westcott around the infield. Hudson Flora behind the plate. And Take Sato Kreis is the pitcher for the Falcons. Sato Kreis, and a very impressive 9-2 record and 1.19 earned run average. He is clearly their ace. He's got 59 innings pitched this year. Nobody else on the Falcons has thrown more than 26. And in his 59 innings, he's allowed 46 hits, 19 runs, 10 earned, 19 walks, and 55 strikeouts. Here's the lineup he'll be facing. A little bit of a different than the normal lineup we've had. No Ethan Sullivan in the lineup, so everybody kind of moves up a spot. You got Spangler, Castro, and Blair as the top 3. Vargas, Baumgartner, Tajane, Gray, Salter, and Sam Lakey is the one who gets the start in the lineup for the Spartans without Sullivan in there. And Lakey had a nice game the first time these two teams met, as he finished 2 for 3 in that contest against Foothill, as there is a first pitch strike to Spangler. Spartans did not face Sato Kreis. It was Charlie Stearns who started that game, and there were 3 other Foothill pitchers who pitched, but not Sato Kreis. He delivers outside. One and one on Spangler, and he swings and misses. Spangler, like Graham Schlicht, the starting pitcher for the Spartans, is a Stanford commit. Junior having a great season, hitting .405, 30 for 74 this year. He also leads the Spartans with 9 home runs. The 1-2 was swung on and skied in the air high, pop up into right. Under it is Henninger. He'll make the catch on that major league pop up, and there is one gone. Just got under that one, did Spangler. So here's Antonio Castro. Castro also having a nice year, .347, 25 for 72. His 28 RBIs are second to Spangler. His 5 home runs second to Spangler. 11 of his 25 hits have gone for extra bases. Castro will be playing college ball at Cal Poly, and he waits the first pitch here and takes high and away, ball 1. This is the 7th year of the EBAL baseball playoffs. The 1-0 to Castro is taken low. Spartans haven't made it to the championship game the last couple seasons in these playoffs, as the 2-0 to Castro is taken outside for ball 3. Last year was San Ramon Valley falling to Granada in the final. Before that, it was San Ramon Valley defeating Granada in the 2023. The Spartans lost to Foothill in the 2022 championship game as Castro walks on 4 pitches. Spartans have not won the EBAL playoff championship since that terrific 2019 team. They dominated the league playoffs, dominated the regular season as well. That 2019 team, one of the best baseball teams the Bay Area's had. And was, of course, Kyle Harrison led that team as a junior. He pitched 5 innings in the championship win in 2019 in the league playoffs as Alec Blair steps in and takes outside. Spartans won their 2 league playoff games that year in 2019 by an average score, or by a total score in the 2 games, the semis and championship, 21-4. Blair's up there with Castro at first base and 1 gone. And Blair pops this one up. First base side, looks like it could get out of play. It's going to stay in play and overrunning. It's the first baseman Westcott. And so Blair gets new life. Initially, when that ball was popped, it looked like it might get over the netting here. It ends up staying in play. Blair, .412 hitter, 21 for 51 this year. 5 doubles, a triple, and 2 homers. He's driven in 13. The 1-1 is lined into right field at Henninger, and he's going to watch it bounce up against the fence. Castro's on his way to third. Blair stops at first. And the Spartans have him at the corners with 1 gone. That ball was ripped by Blair, so much so that Henninger misplayed it. That allowed Castro to go from second to third. And here's Brandon Vargas. Bubba Vargas, the highest average on the Spartan team, hitting .429. He's 24 for 56 this year. 6 doubles, 15 runs batted in. The junior DHing again today, with Castro at third and Blair at first. We'll see if Blair takes off from first against the right-hander Sato Christ. The pitch misses down and away, ball 1. The Spartan team has stolen 83 bases this year. Blair's got 14 of them. Sato Christ sets above the letters, and the pitch home is taken inside. So Vargas has a good count to work with here with this RBI spot, runners of the corners. The 2-0 from the senior is taken down and in. That allows Blair to scoot up to second. We'll give a pass ball to Flora there. And they're at second and third. 3-0 now for Vargas. Nico Baumgartner is on deck. Sato Christ from the windup. And that's a strike over the inside corner. Spangler flied out to right. Castro walked. Blair singled. The 3-1 is taken for a strike. Breaking ball bends over the outside corner, and its count is now full on Vargas. The payoff. And Vargas did go around. The home plate umpire said he went around for strike 3. And there's 2 gone. Vargas was convinced he did not go around and was going to head down to first base for a walk. So now it's up to Baumgartner with the runners at second and third and 2 gone. Nico Baumgartner hitting .355, 22 for 62 this year. He's got 3 triples among his 22 hits. He's driven in 14, and the first pitch comes in and hits the umpire, and he goes down. Hopefully he's okay. Got him in the just below the neck on the left side. And Spartan head athletic trainer Kent Mercer is attending to him. I'm sure what happened with the catcher Flora there is he did not catch that football and left the umpire exposed. And he's got that chest protector on, but the ball seemed to hit above the chest protector in the exposed spot, just below his neck on the left side. He gets a good hand as he stands up, and Kent Mercer, obviously we're lucky to have him here at De La Salle this final month for Kent. Here, as he's been doing such a great job serving this school, and he attends to the umpire here, and looks like we're ready to go again. 1-0 the count on Nico Bumgartner. You've got Castro and Blair on the bases. Castro at third, Blair at second. 2 outs. Spartans trying to strike first in this league semifinal. The other league semifinal today is San Ramon Valley at Granada. The 1-0. A strike to Baumgartner. If Granada wins against San Ramon Valley today, Granada would host the league championship on Thursday. The 1-1 is foul tipped by Baumgartner. Spartans did have a better league record than Granada, but the rules, the bylaws have kind of been changed, and so it's, even though the Spartans have a better league record, they would be on the road because they lost their head-to-head meeting with Granada this year. The winners of the Valley Division, the Spartans winners of the Mountain Division. Second and third with 2 gone for Nico Baumgartner. Going to be playing football at Fresno State in the fall. Here is the 1-2, and it's a check swing foul. As it ricochets off the stream building, and it stays a ball and 2 strikes. A base hit should plate 2. Sate Christ trying to get out of trouble. Here's his 1-2, and that bounces off the turf in front of home plate. It's a 22-pitch inning for the senior right-hander. Schlicht retired the side in order on 10 pitches in the top half. On 2-2, Baumgartner takes a called strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts by Sato Kreis with the runners at second and third in the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 1 complete. 0-0 our score. You're watching on De La Salle TV.
You wouldn't put somebody in a baseball game if they don't know how to throw, right? So why do we put kids in a car before they know how to drive? We want to teach them that foundational skill of how to drive that vehicle, how to understand everything that's going on around them, and what they need to be paying attention to before they get out on the road. So we're all about a safe start and building better, safer drivers.
SPM Properties Incorporated, based in Walnut Creek, California, has managed commercial and residential properties in the Bay Area for 30 years. SPM Properties Incorporated offers diverse real estate services, meeting the needs of Contra Costa, Alameda, and Solano counties. Check out their website for available rentals at spmproperties.com.
I've onboarded 100,000 people and seen firsthand how culture change saves millions and drives innovation. Our purpose? Helping organizations thrive by unlocking their talent's full potential. Uncommon potential, extraordinary results.
Now batting for Foothill. Designated hitter number 10, Landon.
4, 5, 6 batters for Foothill in the second inning. Landon Comerford, along with Hudson Fora and Ryan Westcott against Graham Schlicht. Junior right-hander, a 1-2-3 in the first. And his first pitch to Comerford is swung on and miss. Schlicht ready to go from the outset. His fastball topped out at 92. in that first inning. Here's the 0-1, and it's swung on and miss. Here comes the 0-2, and that is a called strike 3. 1-2-3 pitches, and Comerford heads to the dugout. There is some leeway on the outside corner here in the early going for both pitchers. So here's Hudson Flora, the catcher for Foothill, and the first pitch to him is taken low. He's hitting .347, 26 for 75. He does have a couple homers and 6 doubles among those 26 hits. He's also driven in 21 runs, which is tied for third on the team. And he takes high. He was 1 for 3 of a run scored in the first meeting between these teams. Again, the pitcher is different today than that first meeting that was played on March 28th. The 2-0 was swung on and fouled back by Flora. Spartans won that game again in a walk-off, and that was significant because you could tell right then that Foothill was a much better team than what they were a year ago. They were a pretty solid team last year. As the pitch is popped in the air into center field, Alec Blair's got a beat on it, and he'll make the catch to retire Flora. I mean, Foothill was a .500 team last year. Very competitive, but the Spartans won the head-to-head meeting last season 28-2. They had 27 hits in that game. That was on April 10th of 2024. And, of course, a much different story this time around. The Falcons led 4-1 in the 6th inning, and the Spartans squeaked out a victory 5-4. So pitch is taken low to Ryan Westcott, the first baseman for Foothill. Westcott hitting .353, 24 for 68 this year, 15 runs batted in. He's got 4 doubles, and he takes high and away. So Schlick mostly throwing strikes, but he has fallen behind 2-0 on 3 of the 6 batters he's faced. 2-0 to Westcott is taken for a strike. Spartans will have their 6, 7, 8 batters due up in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Here comes the 2-1, and this one is rolled over towards second. Antonio Castro's got it, throws to Salter at first, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Graham Schlicht. 6 up and 6 down for Schlicht. No scores. We go to the bottom half of the 2nd. You're watching the league semifinals. This is De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Spartans averaging 8 runs a ball game, ranked 11th in the state, according to Cal High Sports. Been a team that opened the year in those rankings as the number 10 team, and they've won 21 of their last 22 games, including 11 in a row for the Spartans. Foothill's won 4 in a row. So Zach Tajane leads things off for the Spartans. He'll be followed by Jacob Gray and John Salter. Tajane hitting .411 this year. 23 for 56, 5 doubles, 12 runs batted in. Pitch taken up and in. He shows bunt here and pulls it back and takes ball 2. Sato Kreis with Tajane showing bunt again, and there's a strike. Tajane giving the Spartans good offense and defense from that catcher spot. As he swings and fouls this one off. Not quite the power we saw from Bear Harrison a few years ago, but in terms of the Spartans getting offense and defense out of that position, it's significant. What they're getting from Tajane both ways this year. The 2-1 is swung on and fouled back. Two-two to Tajane, and that's high and tight. Second time a Spartan hitter has taken the count full against Sato Kreis, who's thrown 29 pitches. His counterpart Schlicht has thrown 21. 3-2. Taken just a bit outside for ball 4. So the Foothill fans wanting a strike there. We have seen some leeway over that outside part of the plate, but that little bit further outside. According to our home plate umpire, and Jacob Gray will stand in. Gray, the freshman, had the big hit of his young high school career in this game, the previous matchup between these teams on March the 28th, a walk-off hit, and he swings and misses here. Hitting .333, 20 for 60, 18 runs batted in. Tajane leads from first, and the pitch is taken up and, it's taken in there for a strike. And Gray thought that was up and in. I did as well. And so it's 0-2 on Gray. He drove in Alec Blair for that winning run in the first meeting between the teams. And he takes up and in here. He was 1 for 3, got on base a couple times in that contest. Again, facing Sato Kreis, a Foothill ace today. Either team pitched their ace in that first meeting. The 1-2, and Gray takes a called strike 3, and that's 3 strikeouts for Sato Kreis. So here's John Salter. Salter hitting .222, 10 for 45, 10 runs batted in. He reached base a couple times via hit batsman at first meeting. As there's a throw down in the right field corner as they try to throw out Tajane to the catcher Flora, and Tajane moves up to second. So we have our first error of the game. And the Spartans have a runner in scoring position. The 1-0 to Salter is taken for a strike. Again, Sato Kreis making heavy use of that outside corner. Now it's high and away. Sam Lakey is on deck. And a swing and a miss on the fastball that rode in on the hands of Salter. Evens the count. Tajane led off this inning for walk, went to second on the wild throw, pickoff attempt by the catcher Hudson Flora. Gray struck out for the only out of the inning. 2-2. is swung on and foul tipped by Salter to the back to the netting. Two. And that's ruled a called strike three. Another pitch looked like it was inside on Salter, and he's down, and that's now 4 strikeouts for Sato Kreis, and he has struck out 4 of the last 5 batters he's faced. So here is Sam Lakey. Lakey had a huge hit in that first meeting. He started and went 2 for 3 in that game against Foothill. He had a big 2-run double in the 6th inning. With the Spartans down 4-1, he made it a 4-3 game with that hit. Here he takes a strike. Lakey hitting .263, 5 for 19 this year. A base hit could give the Spartans the lead. To Jane at second with 2 gone. And Sato Kreis misses away. He threw 23 pitches in the first inning. He's thrown 18 thus far here in the second. 0-0 game. Spartan stranded runners at second and third in the first. Here's the 1-1, and that's a slow roller towards first. Westcott picks it up, steps on the bag, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and air. Spartans strand 1. They've stranded 3 through 2. It's 0-0. You're watching the East Bay Athletic League semifinals. This is De La Salle TV.
Mortgage solutions designed for the Bay Area and beyond. NewFi is a national mortgage lender owned and operated by a DLS alumnus. Learn more by visiting us at newfi.com today. Go Spartans!
You wouldn't put somebody in a baseball game if they don't know how to throw, right? So why do we put kids in a car before they know how to drive? We want to teach them that foundational skill of how to drive that vehicle, how to understand everything that's going on around them, and what they need to be paying attention to before they get out on the road. So we're all about a safe start and building better, safer drivers.
When it comes to protecting your home or business, Bay Alarm has been bringing the best for more than 75 years. They offer professionally monitored security and fire systems designed to fit your specific needs. Go to bayalarm.com to get protected today. That's bayalarm.com. Get a look at the Spartan dugout. Well, the pitchers from this terrific staff are in that dugout right now. You see the Spartans, 8 shutouts they've posted this season. That's a third of their games they've posted a shutout. They've also allowed just 1 run 4 times. They've allowed 2 runs 2 times. They've allowed just 3 runs 5 times. And it's only 5 times all year in 24 games where they've allowed 4 runs or more. Graham Schlicht has retired all 6 batters he's faced. He faces the bottom third of the order for Foothill: Aiden Tavares, Grant Henninger, and Dylan Souza. And Schlicht's first pitch of the third is in there for a strike to Tavares. Hitting .301, 22 for 73 this year, 10 doubles, a triple, and a homer for Tavares. He's driven in 21, he has scored 22, and he swings and pops this one foul over on the first base side, and it's quickly 0-2. He swings and grounds this one towards short. Spangler charges. The junior throws on the run to first, and there's one gone. Steady shortstop play. Spartans have had great defense throughout this year. As right fielder Grant Henninger steps in. Henninger hitting .350, 7 for 20. A double and 6 runs batted in. Pitch is taken up and in. Spartans, talk about them defensively, they've made just 19 errors this year, and 24 games. The 1-0 is swung on and lined foul down the left field side. The 1-1 is taken just a bit low. Schlicht's last start was last Wednesday against Cal. He allowed 1 run in 5+ innings of that contest. The 2-1 to Henninger is taken for a strike. That run he allowed in the first inning of that game stopped a run of 32 in a third innings where he had not allowed an earned run this year. So that's why he's got that microscopic 0.60 ERA coming into today. The 2-2 is taken down away. First time today, Foothill hitter has taken the count full against Schlicht. The 30th pitch of the game for the junior righty. And it's a ground ball, sharply hit towards Spangler at short. He's got it, throws the first for the easy out. 2 gone. That's now 4 ground ball outs. Make it 5 ground ball outs for Schlicht, 2 strikeouts and the 1 flyout. And here's Dylan Souza. Souza hitting .326, 14 for 43 this year as he takes a strike. 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. The 0-1 is taken for a strike. As mentioned before, Schlicht throwing really well. Some of the Foothill fans grumbling as we've seen more of a high strike called here. He's topped out at 92 as Schlicht. The 0-2 swung on and miss. He strikes out Souza. Another 1-2-3 inning, 9 up and 9 down for Graham Schlicht. He has struck out 3. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 0-0 on De La Salle TV.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Top of the order for the Spartans as we move right along to the bottom half of the third inning. Tyler Spangler, Antonio Castro, and Alec Blair against Take Sato Kreis. And his first pitch, off-speed pitch, drops in there for a strike against Spangler. Spangler, a sky-high pop out to right field his first time up. The 0-1 is swung on and missed. Sato Kreis has been solid. He has allowed some base runners. He's at 44 pitches right now. His counterpart, Schlicht, is at 32 or 33, and Schlicht has thrown already 3 complete innings. The 0-2, and Spangler takes outside. So Sato Kreis would sure like to get a few quick innings in here. He's facing the top of the order now, and Spangler. And the 1-2 is taken low. Spangler in the first meeting was 1 for 3 with a walk. The The 1-2 to the Spartan shortstop is taken high and away. Spangler, a .405 hitter. 30 hits this season, which leads the Spartan team, including the 9 home runs. 17 of his 30 hits, extra bases. The 2-2 is taken high. Actually, that was a 3-2, pardon. So that's ball 4 to Spangler, and the Spartans have a base runner. Second straight inning, the leadoff batter has been walked by Sato Kreis, who has already walked 3. Castro walked his first time up. And he takes outside. We saw Castro, a homer, in the game on Friday against Cal. His 5th home run of the season. He's driven in 28. 11 of his 25 hits have gone for extra bases as he takes a strike over that outside corner. The 1-1, Spangler bluffs, and the pitch is in there for a strike. Spangler has 7 stolen bases this year. Throw over to first base. Sato Kreis, not easy to run on. Gets the ball quickly to home plate. And a swing and a foul. Oh, jeez. Luckily it didn't hit anybody. It came back off the netting towards home plate. It's got a piece of the catcher and the umpire. And the last thing we want is the umpire to get hit again. Well, nope, we don't want anybody to get hurt, but the umpire's already taken a shot today in that first inning. And Spangler rolls this one over towards short. Charging is Tavares. His only play at first. And out at first is Castro. On the play, Spangler goes up to second. So let's take a look at the replay here as Aiden Tavares charges this baseball. And we'll see Castro chugging down the line. Tavares throwing from the green turf. And he kind of double pumped there. And wow, that looked like Castro was safe. So here is Alec Blair. Roped a base hit to right field his first time up. And he takes ball 1. That's the only hit in this game. Blair's single to right. Spangler at second with 1 out. Spartans trying to strike first here in the bottom of the 3rd. Blair lines this one down the left field line. That is trouble, and it is fair. Into the corner. Spangler will score. Blair on his way to second. He takes a big turn there and stays there. An RBI double has given the Spartans a 1-0 lead. So Blair pulled one for a base hit to right field on a line drive in the first inning. Here he goes the other way, perfectly placed down the left field line, just fair into that corner. Spartans had stranded 3 in scoring position in the first 2 innings, so that hit with a runner in scoring position. Big for Blair as Vargas steps in, takes a nice healthy cut and fouls it back. Vargas struck out his first time up. He thought he had checked his swing and taken ball 4, but was run up. One of 4 Sato Kreis strikeouts. The 0-1, and Vargas takes down and in. Spartans have a lead for Graham Schlicht, who has retired each batter he's faced, 9 up and 9 down against Schlicht through 3 innings. Blair off from second, good speed out there. Sato Kreis gives him a couple of looks, and the 1-1 is way outside. maybe a little too concerned with Blair there. He was looking at Blair as he was making his delivery towards home. And Sato Christ steps off. Two one inside on Vargas. Nico Baumgartner on deck. Spartans have scored once here in the RBI double by Blair, looking for more.
The one at the pavilion ends at like 2. Well, because I'm also
3-1 in there for a strike.
doing something in our back area, so I asked you.
So the count full on Vargas.
You guys have yours on Friday.
Already the fourth time a Spartan hitter has taken the count full against the Foothill senior righty. Payoff pitch, swung on and hit slowly up the third base side. Tough play for Tarpley. He cannot scoop it up, and everybody's safe. Blair stays at second, and Vargas now at first. That was not going to be an easy play for Tarpley. It could easily be ruled a hit. I'm going to give him an error, though. I feel like if he caught that cleanly, he might have had a play. So Foothill will have a meeting on the hill here. Their head coach, Zeke Palma, out there in his second season in charge. He was a JV coach at Granada for 3 years before taking the job at Foothill. And you can see the great improvement the Falcons have had since he took over, especially even from last year to this year.
What do you think, Fustel? Should I have left it playing? For what? The music?
You got Blair at second and Vargas at first with one out. And the Spartans up 1-0.
Because now he doesn't get a walk.
Baumgartner struck out looking his first time up. Sato Christ has struck out 4, 3 of them looking. Blair, the RBI double, and then Vargas just reached on the air. Sato Christ has had a pitch out of trouble in each of the first 2 innings. So his pitch count's way up there. He's already at 61 here in the bottom of the third. Baumgartner bunts this baseball. Sato Christ picks it up, throws to first. Blair goes over to third, and Vargas up to second. Call it a sacrifice, but it easily could have been Baumgartner bunting for a base hit. He is a good bunter, and he has good speed. So the Spartans have stranded 3 in scoring position the first 2 innings, and they're trying to avoid stranding 2 more here as Zach Tajane stands in. He walked his first time up, and he takes a strike. Foothill will have the top of the order due up when we get to the 4th. And a swing and a miss by Tajane. Sato Christ quickly jumps out in front. He's walked 3, but when he hasn't walked guys, he's often gotten ahead in the count. The 0-2 is up. This next pitch will be number 66. His counterpart Schlicht has thrown half that many. The 1-2. And Tajane pops this one up into right center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Blair scores. Vargas coming home. He will score a 2-run hit for Zach Tajane, and the Spartans lead it 3-0.
New car, new chain, new watch, new spot, new glove, get shot, cold water.
To Jane with 2 strikes, does a good job protecting the plate and drops that one into right center field. And that's another hit and runners in scoring position this inning as Jacob Gray stands in. He struck out looking his first time, and he takes a strike. Much different than the first meeting when the Spartans were held to just 1 run in the first 5 innings against Foothill. The 1-1, and Gray swings and misses on a pitch that dips away and bounces off the turf here at Cook Diamond. To Jane at first base, he reaches for a second time. Big 2-run hit there to make it a 3-0 lead. Alec Blair also has an RBI hit this inning. And a swing and a miss by Gray. Fora will throw down to first base, and the Spartans are done in the third. But they score 3 times on 2 base hits. There was an error and a runner left. After 3-0 Spartans. This is De La Salle TV.
De La Salle takes a 3-0 lead.
Navigating the business world is fraught with dangers. As your guide, Armanino provides the insights, clarity, and strategy you need to succeed. You won't just win today, you'll redefine the game. Armanino. Possible. Redefined.
You wouldn't put somebody in a baseball game if they don't know how to throw, right? So why do we put kids in a car before they know how to drive? We want to teach them that foundational skill of how to drive that vehicle, how to understand everything that's going on around them, and what they need to be paying attention to before they get out on the road. So we're all about a safe start and building better, safer drivers.
At Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, we want you to get your swing back, get your ride back, get your sprint back. With our top-to-toe orthopedic care throughout the Bay Area, we want you to get your life back. Golden State Orthopedics and Spine, ortho care for life.
Now batting, center fielder Jack Fowler.
Back with you at Cook Diamond at De La Salle. Spartans leading 3-0 as we go to the 4th inning. This East Bay Athletic League semifinal. The other semifinal, San Ramon Valley at Granada. That game scheduled to start at 4. They moved it back to 4:30 for the start of that one, so this one should be completed before that one as there's a swing and a miss by Fowler. Fowler struck out his first time up. Schlicht has retired all 9 hitters he's faced. And Fowler swings and misses. Just like the first at bat, he falls behind 0-2. Came in hitting .395. 9 of his 30 hits, extra bases. His 30 hits lead the Foothill team. The 0-2 is taken low. Fowler, Tanner Tarpley, and George Schmidt for the Falcons in the 4th inning, as they're now trailing for the first time. The 1-2, and that is taken just a bit. I believe the umpire said low. The 2-2, taken down and in. Second time a Foothill hitter has taken the count full against Schlicht, who steps off the mound for a moment. The payoff, swung on and miss. He strikes out Fowler for a second time. That's 4 strikeouts now for Schlicht. So Tanner Tarpley will hit.
Number 1, Tanner Tarpley.
Tarpley grounded out to third his first time, and he takes low. 1-0 is taken for a strike, and the Foothill fans grumbling, thinking that was high. And I don't necessarily blame them. 1-1 in there for strike 2. The 1-2 taken just a bit low. And the count evened up on Tarpley. Two is taken outside, and we got another full count. 3 of the last 4 Foothill batters have taken the count full. Schlicht gets a sign from his receiver to Jane. And the 3-2 is taken down away, ball 4, and Foothill's got their first base runner of the game.
Now batting is number 22, the left fielder, George Schmidt.
So here's George Schmidt. Schmidt, as we mentioned before, Cal commit, grounded out to first base his first time up. And he takes a strike. Schmidt stands close to the plate. His front foot nearly touching the batter's box as the pitch is taken upstairs. Spartans with 3 runs in the third have this 3-0 lead. An RBI double by Blair, a 2-run single by Zach to Jane. Tarpley has his lead, Salter holding him on. The 1-1 is swung on and skied in the air into left. Going back on the ball, Nico Baumgartner still backpedaling, he'll make the catch. And Tarpley will retreat to first. Major league fly out there by Schmidt, who's 0 for 2, and Landon Comerford will hit. Comerford struck out his first time up. He's hitting .352 this year, 25 for 71, 7 doubles, 16 runs batted in. And he swings and misses. Tarpley at first, he walked. He's the first base runner of the game for the Falcons. We're in the top half of the 4th. He bluffs, and the pitch is taken low. That walk to Tarpley, just the 7th walk this season for Schlicht, as he has thrown over 50 innings this year. Pickoff throw. Easily back is Tarpley. Spartans will have their 8-9-1 batters due up when we go to the bottom half of this 4th inning. And the 1-1 is taken up and in. Two-1 is ruled a strike. And Foothill fans are upset as that looked like that was riding down and in. So now the count is 2-2.
That's a great pitch.
Fouled back as Schlicht came in on the hands of Comerford.
Come on, touch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3-0 Spartan lead. Runner at first base in the 4th inning. Beautiful day here in Concord. Had a lot more clouds in the sky when this one started, but not too many now. Another 2-2. Swung on and skied in the air out towards center field. Blair giving chase to right center. He doesn't see it. Now he does, and he'll make the catch. It looked like he held his arm out like he didn't see it for a moment, but he catches it up against the fence in right center field, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, a runner left. After 3.5, it's a 3-0 Spartans lead. This is the East Bay Athletic League semis on De La Salle TV. Get a look at Spartan head coach David Jeans in his 14th season in charge, and you see the record right there. I believe he's going for his 300th win as Spartan head coach today, although Max Preps has him at 300, so I'll have to check that when I get home. If there was a game that was maybe duplicated in Max Preps, because I have him at 299 wins in there today, and it's been a great run as Spartan's head coach. You know, the Spartans, another great regular season where they were 13-1 or 12-1 in their league games. As John Salter, actually a hitter for Salter.
Now batting is number 29.
Ben Hayden hitting for Salter here in the bottom of the fourth. And the 0-1 is taken low. Hayden is 1 for 12 this year. The 1-1 taken down and away. Spartans, I was mentioning, they're 12-1 in the regular season. Spartans have had either the best record or been tied for the best record in the league during the regular season 9 times in the last 10 years. This one is fouled back by Hayden. The 2-2 to Hayden from Sato Kreis is jam shot, popped in the air in the left. Coming in is Schmidt. He'll make the catch. And there's one gone. So Sam Lakey will hit. He grounded out to first his first time up. When we talk about the Spartans' success of the baseball program, as it's really been unmatched, especially in the NCS in the last decade plus. That been a ton of success throughout this spring for the Spartans as the pitch is in there for a strike. Want to wish the lacrosse team good luck. They're playing Marin Catholic at 5:30 in the semifinals tonight as the 0-1 is swung on and ripped by Lakey into the left center field gap. That's trouble, and that's going to bounce up against the fence. Lakey on his way to second, retrieving it as Fowler. Lakey's taken off for 3. Here's the relay. He is safe. First triple of the year for Lakey for the Spartan team, their 12th of the season. Lakey had 2 hits in the first meeting against the Falcons, and he comes through with a big one here as he crushed that ball into the left center field gap.
Put in the side, number 22, shortstop, Tyler Spangler.
So here's Tyler Spangler. He's flied out to right, and he walked and scored last inning. The Spartans all 3 of their runs last inning. Looks like we'll have a runner for Lakey. Ethan Sullivan, who did not start today, is going to run for Lakey at third.
Pitch runner for De La Salle, number